Hey everyone! So I'm here today with an updated planner system chat. This will be 1 out of 3 systems that I will hopefully be uploading on this channel in the month of July. Currently it's the 1st of July and I should have enough time to upload. I really should. I've scheduled in the timing that I should be filming and then editing, providing that my camera doesn't mess me up. It should be out all in July. But anyway, so this is 1 out of 3 systems. Now, if you're thinking, Rachel, that the 1 out of 3, what's going on? So as you guys know, I've been mainly in Hobonichi since the beginning of February. And I do have ring planners, I do have TNs. Ring planners, they're set up and they're ready to switch whenever I need to. So what I've thought of doing is I will upload a video that's dedicated to my ring system of how I would work it, and also another video dedicated to my stayologies with the TNs of how I would work that system if I ever want to switch. Now I know Hobonichis is not for everyone, and some people are still in rings, some people are still in TNs, and I think in the past I have asked what kind of system you guys would like to see me feature on Instagram, and it's been quite mixed. So I thought, even though I'm not in them currently, at least I've set it up to how I would be using them. So maybe that will be helpful in some sort of way for the people who don't look at Hobonichis, not a fan of the system. Then at least I do have another video that would cover that as well. I hope that kind of makes sense. My brain's a little fried right now because I've refilmed this so many times and I'm just like, have I said all I wanted to say? I'll probably miss something out, but I'll cover that someday again in a later, who knows. So yeah, today's video is dedicated to Hobonichi weeks, and the next one will most likely be the ring system, and then lastly will be the stayologies and the TNs, because that's actually quite new that I'm bringing back into a system that I can work. So yeah, but then another thing is I really hope my camera just behaves, because I did film a micro TN flip and also this memory planner up to this current week. But when I went to edit it on the Friday morning to upload it on the Friday evening, the video was super shaky because of this table and also the camera. So that was a mess, and therefore the videos got scrapped. Yeah, days wasted. Never mind. And then I also filmed, I actually filmed a planner system video in the weekend, and it was about half an hour long with the Hobonichis, the rings, and the stayologies. So some planners there I did cover more than others, and I just didn't feel like it was informative enough of how I actually use things, and I wanted to include like a mock-up of how I would use these two planners, because there's some details that I can't show, and I'm trying to find like a week that I can show publicly. So I've done a mock-up so you know how I'm working the system. So yeah, here we are with this video. Anyway, almost 4 minutes in, and yeah, let's get into it. So let's go through the first one. So the 3 here are the main ones. The 4th one here, we'll get to it. So my I got my first Hobonichi Mega Weeks. Yeah, around the first week of February, I think. So I got Mega Strawberry Latte. It's super chunky. I do have 2 strawberry lattes here. I really love the cover color, of course, because it's baby pink. I have a normal denim weeks here, so you can see it's a lot thinner. And then I have a matte black sleeker Mega Hobonichi weeks here. Originally I purchased this one first, the strawberry latte in Mega. The next one I purchased was this because I thought about doing like a memory planning in a Hobonichi weeks, because this year I didn't know how much room I wanted to do memory planning in, and I thought, you know what, let's just try it in the Hobonichi weeks. You never know. And turns out it's a very good amount of room that I need this year. Not too much, not too little, and it works for me. So yay for that. But after I'm pretty sure I did it up to when? Yeah, I planned up to the last week of March, and then because it's a soft cover, I should have thought more about it. The spine was slowly getting messed up. Now, if you heard about the A6 Hobonichi that I had last year for memory planning, the spine was completely messed because of the soft cover. It was super curved, just with the amount of stuff I was putting in. So I wanted my spine to be handled a bit better this year. So that was my part for should have thought more about it, but never mind. So then I bought my second strawberry latte, which is now my main memory planner. That's in here. And then these three are all January starts. And then, I know I'm saying and then quite a bit. I got the denim normal weeks, and this is my financial planner. This starts in March time, although it has like the last week of February. Sometimes they like to tie things in like that. And it's the financial year, so this works a lot better for me. Like this. So yeah, that's how I ended up with 4, and then because these 3 had their main purposes, the last one here I didn't know what to do with it, so I kind of just dropped off this one, and then sometimes I would just write in how I'm feeling that week, as my stayology just kind of dropped a bit too, but it's fine. That one I didn't mind at all, so I thought we'll just write in some feelings in this one. And then afterwards I thought, ooh, let's do a mock-up in here. So you know how I plan in those 2. Anyway, so that's me explaining all the Hobonichis that are currently in it. Let's go into them. So this one here is in my Giulio Aubergine Slim Appunto. Just a quick story about this one. Oh boy, it was an intense day to get a hold of this one. Oh my goodness. But yeah, very intense day, but I'm super happy that I managed. Originally this was not part of the plan. I was meant to get an A6 rings, but I don't know what kind of flipped that switch the day before they launched it, or I think on the day they announced it to be the next day release. I thought, you know what, let's go a Slim Appunto. Why not? And then here we are, and it is stunning. I absolutely love the cover. I love the color. I love the feel of it. Now I did hear and I did see as well that the poppers were having issues. Luckily my one didn't have that problem, but some had the smell and mine unfortunately did. I did air it out for about a week. And because in UK we don't have AC, so I don't really have that blowing system to get the air out. And I can't exactly put this out a window because with Scotland's weather, you never know when it will rain, and most likely it'll just rain every day in very split moments. So yeah, it did take a while to air out the smell, but it's not so bad now, and it's so pretty. So yay for that. So in here, I'll just quickly show you how it is if you haven't seen a Slim Appunto before. Here it is. So you get 2 of these bookmarks. I don't really use them. They're here for deco right now, and then you've got here many card slots, and then this bottom card slot as well. Again, I'm not using them functionally, I'm just using them as a decorative area. And then I've got this today marker here. This is actually for a pocket TN, but because I'm not in pocket TN at the moment, and I thought, oh, this is actually quite a cute size, I've just put it in here. Just if I ever want to have something to mark down, then it's there. I also have some sticky notes at the back as well, so that goes in this slot. And then on the other side, there's this little secretarial here, and then a zipper. I don't have anything in here at all. The pen, I didn't want to stretch the pen loop unless I really need to, and I know I'm going to be using a chunky pen for a while, then I will stretch it. Otherwise I'm just going to try and keep it as it is. So here I have this Sailor pen. This is in the Sakura color. It's a very, very light baby pink, which it might look washed out in this lighting. Yeah, I hope the lighting is not too bad. But yeah, it's a super light baby pink. It is stunning. I absolutely love it. So happy with it. I do have the fountain pen version, but I don't have ink for it yet. I didn't know it wasn't going to come with an ink cartridge, so never mind. It's fine as long as I have this one. This is a ballpoint pen. Now, I secretly, or not so secretly anymore, I really love ballpoint pens more than gel. It's just how I roll. So I'm really happy with this. The ink and the tip that it came with for this ballpoint pen, it writes super well. So I'm really happy with that, because sometimes, yeah, that would be the off-putting factors when ballpoint, they don't write smooth and it takes a bit of effort to get the ink out. Whereas this one, it writes so well. I absolutely love it. If you're based in the UK, the shop I used to get this pen is called Andy's Pens. If I remember the link, then I'll leave it down in the description. I don't know where else you would get this, as because I'm based in UK, I decided to search UK shops. It's just easier for me. So yeah, that's one place I know that sells this pen. There's also Cults pens, but they only sell fountains, I think, of this brand, and only fountains of this colour. So yeah, that's about it. So for this planner here, so at the beginning I've just decorated it as this was the first Hobonichi I just went ham on washi and all of them, and on the front and the back. This was inspired by Carolyn's Hobonichi weeks. She put a lot of Simply Gilded there. I was like, ooh, that's so pretty. So yeah, here we are with some deco. I have a Happie, Scrappie, what do you call it? Oh dear, stickable pen loop. I forgot what it's called. Adhesive pen loop. There we go. Here, but it's upside down because originally it's for the right side, but I wanted it on the left because, you know, the right side is kind of covered right now. So there we go. Upside down design. I don't mind it as long as I can have a pen on the other side. I like having the option of two pens. So yeah, that's how the front looks like. And then here I have this Luna phase from Purpose Papery. This is a digital. And then here, I don't really use this at all. And then we have this thing here. Now, I have heard of the ideas to put down your steps for each day. Obviously, I kind of forgot. And whenever I should put it down, I just keep forgetting each day. So it's currently blank, but someday I might just, you know, catch up on it, although it's like July already. And we're back. I got slightly distracted as it's lunchtime and family members came back with some lentil soup, and that's a favourite of mine, so yay for food. Anyway, back to this flip. So for the monthly section at this time, I decided to switch this up to a memory planning section because second semester really started to kick off for the amount of work we needed to get done, and the exams were actually a lot sooner. So memory planning each week was just not happening, and therefore it just felt a lot more easier to do a sticker by day, and at least I was still fulfilling my planning heart. So planner heart. So this was the way to go. And then next thing you know, you've got a memory planner, and then everything shuffled over there. So by by April it stopped. And then since then I didn't really have a plan for my monthlies. I guess I could go back in and fill in which days had the birthdays and certain events or meetings or anything like that, and it'll just be ink at that point, just ink, no stickers. It's just because I'm filling that area with the memory planner, so I don't feel the need to also fill this in with stickers, even though the beginning is like this. Aesthetically, I don't mind for this planner. It's a bit like jumbly here and there. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave this blank for now. Maybe later I'll just fill it back in, or just start from this month and then just fill it in with events I need to go to. So the way I plan in this planner, wow. I did do a mock-up of this because sometimes I did try and search through the planner and saying, maybe I could show a certain week that doesn't have too much sensitive information and just show you how I plan in this. But then I thought, you know what, I have this 4th Hobonichi that's really not in too much use. Why not just put the mock-up in here? And that's what I did. So this is the layout I would do in this planner. So on the left side, I just bullet point what tasks are happening, what things are happening that day, errands, tasks, along here. And then on the right side, I would have at the very top important first. Sometimes it's 3 points, sometimes it's 4. Then you've got your tasks, and then at times before Happy Mail, it's got Happy Mail due to ship, and then it's got Happy Mail, and then sometimes I have stuff I need to get done for teaching, and then wish list, and then at times I also have to buy, or what's the last one? Oh, I think that's it. I think that's it. So that will occur on the right side. Now, normally the things here, they can slot in whenever I can manage during the week, so everything just goes here instead of me trying to pin it on a day. So that's how I utilize the right side, and this is how the left side looks. So it's just plain and simple, just all ink, and I really love how functional this way works for me. So yeah, this is why Hobonichi Weeks is just, it just works right now, and I'm really loving it. So that's for this planner of how I go about. And then for the notes section here, I've got a lot of sticky notes. For the notes section here, first up we have Songs of 2019, so it can be new releases from this year, or just some new songs I discovered this year that were released like ages ago, or just a re-listen. I thought I just covered it. But anyway, that's the Songs of 2019. Then we've got the movies I saw in the cinema this year, drama shows, and then we've got some cute little stickers just for each section, just to give it some extra look to it. We've got anime shows, we've got manga list, we've got books of 2019, some sticky notes here and there. Sometimes I just randomly like to put it there, apparently. Audiobooks of 2019, rereads of 2019, web comics, piano pieces, vocal pieces, and we also have a helicopter passing by. And then we've got some songs for the gym I've just labelled as Get Moving. Then I have a few blank pages for if I ever want to put more lists down. And then I have eye exercise here, some health trackers. So we've got migraine tracker and a headache tracker, skin condition, and then the rest are just filled with sticky notes here and there. I really love the Mega due to the amount of notes pages you get, as the Hobonichi normal weeks, I just find it a bit too thin for my liking. Yeah, I don't know why. Maybe just, I really love the chunky hold of this planner. That's what I like about it. Just, yeah, I just really like it. Just a preference, I guess, personal preference. And I've just filled it with sticky notes because sometimes when I'm out, I don't necessarily manage to find my sticky note pad in time. And before you know it, I've just given up, and I'm just like, okay, fine, I'll just write it on my phone. Which is what people normally do nowadays. But you know what? Being a planner girl, I really want to use my sticky notes. And this is one way to make sure that I have them with me whenever I need them. So I put it in my Hobonichi Weeks in the notes sections. I got this idea from Carrie from I Heart to Plan. She was using her sticky notes for just, I forgot what she was using it for. Anyway, it was in her notes section. I thought, ooh, that's a good idea. So therefore I just stuck a bunch of random sticky notes that I would be hoarding still to this day if I decided not to do this. So this is one way to use them up as well. So yeah, for that, yay. So that's how I use this Hobonichi Weeks. Next up, we have my financial planner here. So this system, I've kept it quite simple. I only take this 2 days I have teaching or I have work. Other times it just stays at home because shopping also goes in here, but I mostly go online, so I don't really need to take it out. So what I just what I've decided to do is to do a mock-up in here again, so you guys can see, because that is quite private. So here is how it would look like on the inside. So in each day I would have what the income is, well, what's coming in and what's going out. Just very simple, just like that. I've just kept that system simple. And the incomes will be coming in one color. Mostly it's normally black, I usually pick. And then for personal expenses, they're purple. And then for like home expenses, they're red. And then for teaching expenses, they're green. I just didn't find green lately. Anyway, that's how I would use this, so I know which color is used the most for the week. And yeah, that's how it works. That's how it's working for me. And also, if some of you are studying accounting and you study IFRS, you'll notice CU and you might recognize where. Anyway, accountants will know. If you study IFRS, you'll know where I got that from. So that's how I use the left side, and then for the right side I just summarize what happens in the week. So we've got this week, we've got the total amount of spending, and then the total amount coming from the CC bill up to this week. So this is one way I make sure that the bill coming in is definitely right. There's not some odd transaction there that should not be there. And then I have what's coming up next, so what to expect in the following week, or this week apparently, just so I know, okay, this is how I need to work out my expenses and how much I have left to spend or to save. So yeah, that's what goes on the right side, and so far this really works for me. So yay, happy days. I'm saying yay a lot. But yeah, I'm really happy with this system, and it's working out so far. And this Hobonichi is, again, financial year, so just March to March, and that's good enough for me. So yeah, that's this planner. So it's just with the denim cover here. Very pretty. Next year, if they're coming out with denim again, I might actually get it as a mega cover, because it's really a pretty color. So yeah, and then I just have it in the HandStitchedLeatherT cover, and it's got a back pocket as well. Sometimes I use the back pocket for payment I get from students. So yeah, this is just a really functional planner cover that I really love. I'll just quickly go through it. You know what? I'll just quickly go through it. So this is the HandStitchedLeatherT cover. It's got a front pocket and a back pocket. And then on the inside, we have 2 elastics if I ever want to use inserts with it. And we have a card pocket here. Originally, it had 3. It had 3 on the listing, but I messaged Tanya just before I purchased saying, is it possible just to have 1? And she was like, yeah, it's fine, just leave me a note. So that's what I did, and therefore I just have 1 here, and then just a bigger pocket at the, for the bottom. This is like the B6 Stayology cover setup. And then you've got a full height here. Then at the back you've got the full height pocket as well, and then a higher secretarial pocket there. So that's the cover for this one. We've got Ollie clip, and then I've got a charm here from the 1407. I got this a while ago, a long while ago. And it's in the colour Light Tobacco, if you're wondering. And then, so for my memory planner here, you guys might have seen the flip that I uploaded a little while back, and it goes up to, I think, May time. So I did start out just using the stickers and some washi, and then the next thing you know, I got a kit from Isabel the Owl, and that completely changed me on kits. So yeah, the kits started here. And then FifteenPril and Bubblemon Sticker Co., they also release kits, and I also got one from Van Sticky, and then from Josephine Bow Designs. I mean, look at that. Look at that hollow. Ooh, so shiny. But yeah, I'll have a flip of this soon, just to get you guys up to date. But yeah, this is how I use this planner, and I really love it. It's just the right amount of room for this year, I find. Oh, we have another helicopter passing by. Oh, okay. It's a helicopter day. yeah, it's just the right amount of room. I'm finding it's not too much that I'm like, okay, I don't really know what to fill this area with, and it's not too little that I'm like, I can't really jam enough in, I don't have enough room to jam it in here. And if that occurs, then I'll just extend it to this page. But so far I haven't found the need to do that yet. So yeah, that's another way you can use this planner. Maybe someday if I have a... It's a very busy day for helicopters. Sorry, slight squirrel moment. So maybe one week I'll have a super busy week and I can show you guys how I would do that and just extend it and how I would incorporate the washi or just a kit maybe. I'm very distracted by this helicopter. Sorry. But yeah, I really love how this just is for planning. Originally at the beginning I wasn't quite sure of about the cream colored paper, but after a while I just got used to it. So yeah, this week I decided to use from Paper Suteca washi at the bottom, and then some where did I get this from? I think it was from Coffee Monsters Co. Twinkle Hobonichi kit. I just used some of her sticker here, and then the left side is from Bubblemon Sticker Co. From one of the kits. And yeah, I've just like to mix some kits up sometimes, and it kind of works. So yeah, and that's it for the note section. I haven't done anything here yet. I will think about later what to do, but otherwise, yeah, really love this. This is a cover from Foxy Fix, and it's in the Ballerina color in the Lush leather. It's quite floppy, so that's why I've got this Happie Scrappie pencil board here on the left just to give it a bit more stability. But I really do love the color Cherry Blossom from the Sugar line. I'll just quickly show you here. It is stunning. I wish I got it in A6 rings because currently they are out of stock for this leather, and the next batch that's hopefully coming in is about 3 to 4 weeks time, so probably the end of July. And you know, sometimes with leather batches you never know if the company managed to get the same, and they disclaim that as well. You never know how the leather is. Hopefully they do match up. But yeah, I was just like, no, I missed it. But never mind, it's fine as long as I have it in the micro, which I'll show you in a flip at some point soon. And then in here I have the Hobonichi in the CatspressoCo cover. This is the one with the scallop on the left side, and then I'll just pop this out. Actually, give me a moment, let me just double check the time. So, because I am filming this on a Monday and I have teaching today, so I'm gonna make sure I leave for work in time. And then on the right side we have this full height pocket to slot in the Hobonichi, a small star jelly secretarial at the bottom here, and then a pen loop at the back. So if you don't like to use a cover on cover, just having it on its own is still really pretty. I actually sometimes prefer this look just so it's easier to just show and just plan in it, because sometimes when you have just too much to have on here, you're like, oh, sometimes it's slightly distracting. Anyway, and then on the inside I have this pretty girl from the Powder World. This is from their newest collection, their Lunista Stardust collection. It's quite Sailor Moon themed as well. You've got the little kitty here, and she's got an ombre pink to purple kind of hair color, and it's so pretty. Absolutely love it. She's also at the back as well. So yeah, absolutely love it. If you're wondering which sizing I got for the dashboard of this, I chose the Hobonichi Mega Weeks dashboard sizing, not the normal one. The normal one, it will not fully cover the Hobonichi Mega at all. So yeah, definitely go for the Mega. And I also have codes for both of these shops, so I'll leave them in the description down below. That was a bit tongue twistery. My words got caught. But there you go. So that's this memory planner. Hobonichi, and yeah, that's really it. And this one's just not in use at the moment, other than to show you guys the mock-up. And yeah, I really love how all these Hobonichis are working in their system. It's working out really well for me. The ring system, I'll film that up next. As for this one, we'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can do, because I would like to use them as, well, I would like to use the one that's not in use right now, because I really do love the look of this one, especially with this Fox and Pip black glitter bow on the front. I really love how that just blends in. It's just like, ooh, classic looking. And plus Hobonichi weeks, they're not cheap to get either, so definitely want to utilize the ones, every single one of them. So there you go. Those are the Hobonichi weeks. I hope that was helpful on how I would use them, or you find this video fun, okay to watch. So yeah, if you have any questions that I haven't managed to cover, leave them down below. I will get to comments. Hopefully by the time this video is up, I've caught up with all the comments from the other videos and the 2 description boxes for the 2 videos that I still need to fill up. And yeah, that's about it. So I'll catch you guys later in the next one. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Bye!